a cold winter afternoon, Jimmy, but it feels a lot warmer with 3 points in the back pocket.
Absolutely, yeah. Wasn't the prettiest of games. It wasn't the greatest of watches. But that's 2 1-0 wins on the spin, 2 clean sheets, 2 really gritty, proper winter performances. So you've got to be happy, yeah.
Obviously, with the weather around, you've got to, I think, accept that you're probably not going to be able to play your best football, and that can act as a bit of a leveller sometimes.
Yeah, without a doubt. The pitch was playable, was firm, but it was playable, which again was a leveller because there's balls bouncing all over the place. But it's the same for both teams, and you've got to deal with it, and you've got to find a way to play through it. So yeah, they posed some threats. The long throws are hard to deal with. The set piece delivery was good. We had to fight and scrap and batter down the hatches and find a way, and we did. Pleasing.
It feels like in the second half there was kind of a renewed intensity about the performance, and we started that second half really strongly. What was the message at half time?
The message was, we were against the wind first half. It's a lot stronger than it looks, and we've they've chucked it at us first half against that wind, and we coped with it, and we've come in, and now it's time to put them under pressure and see if they can cope with the constant pressure in the wind and not being able to get out and all that kind of stuff. It's just playing with what you've got in front of you sometimes, and dealing with the circumstances. Like I say, finding a way. It's windy, it's wet, it's bobbly, it's whatever, but you got to find a way to play through it, and you can't use it as an excuse. So we just put it on them a bit. To be honest, we're relentless in putting it on them and putting them on, hoping they'd break ranks because they were in and set, hoping we could move them side to side and someone would become unorganised and not quite right. And they were hard to break down. They're good at that. But the moment of quality that you need sometimes in a game like that, we found 3 or 4 great passes through the middle of the park, and great run, great movement, great pass from Rendell, and a fantastic finish from Ethan.
Yeah, I was going to ask about the goal. Obviously, you mentioned it was kind of the clearest moment of quality in the game. What kind of a difference does it make having a player like Ethan out there after he's had some injury troubles, but 2 starts in a row now?
Yeah, listen, he played in 3 different positions today, and that's the benefit of him. He can play in 3 different positions and be equally as effective in all of them. So he's a wonderful person to get back from it wasn't a long-term injury, but it was a good 6-8 weeks. So it feels like a signing, and it's fantastic. And we know what we're going to get from him. He's very good.
At the other end of the pitch, you mentioned back-to-back clean sheets now as well, but Lewis Moyes didn't really have too much to do in the end, and I guess as a goalkeeper and as a coach, you've got to be pretty happy when the goalkeeper doesn't really come under too much pressure.
Yeah, absolutely. But when your defenders block crosses, stop crosses, block shots, don't let people turn, it helps and makes the goalkeeper quite comfortable. And defensively, like I said, with the wind, with the pitch, with the threats that they have, I thought we were excellent again, absolutely excellent again in what they're paid to do, which is defend. Some of the play, some of the balls forward, some of that, yeah, it could have been better, but again, they're paid to defend, and they definitely did that well today.
We're back here at the Sides on Tuesday evening against Dorchester. Have you kind of had too much scouting on them? Do you know what to expect?
Yeah, we do our usual. We get our games and our reports, and we've watched them 2 or 3 times, and again, another tricky side. Looks like they've had a great win today, so they'll be coming here full of confidence. But so will we. So obviously we've got to impose ourselves on the game, play our football, see how the end brings us out.
Let's hopefully see that we're on the winning side again. Thank you, Jimmy.
Thank you.